Our reporter Nikki Fox is outside the school now. Nikki.
Well, Stuart, this is obviously an extremely traumatic incident for everybody that witnessed it and for, of course, the girl's parents who remained by her bedside at Addenbrooke's Hospital. What happened was this Year 8 pupil was in a PE lesson on a pommel horse when she caught her foot on the horse, fell off and she landed headfirst on a crash mat.
First tonight, the Police Federation says it's disgraceful that officers from this region will have to live in metal boxes while they provide security for the Olympic Games.
Nikki Fox is outside Norfolk Police Headquarters now. Nikki.
Well, the Norfolk police officers are providing assistance to Dorset Police for the Olympic sailing events, which start on the 29th of July. They're staying there for 3 weeks and were due to move in within the next 7 days. This is mobile phone footage of the accommodation being provided to the Marine Unit from Norfolk. It was passed to Look East by the Police Federation, which has also shown us these photographs of the containers. They appear to be so close together that some of the windows don't open. Inside, the facilities are very basic. By the time Les is admitted to Colchester Hospital, there's a queue of ambulances waiting.
We've got 4 ambulances which is queuing and 3 cars. Therefore, we've got 4 people on stretchers in the corridor at present. And this is causing a delay in our response times elsewhere.
This is one of 190 villages in West Northamptonshire, but people living here are worried about the impact that this new housing will have on their community. Jo Wilson has lived in Malton for 13 years. She is in favour of affordable housing, but is unhappy about the scale of the development. We spoke to a teacher who is a key worker, and she said that her main concern was that she couldn't raise the deposit.
No, and it's a difficult financial climate that we're in, and we just need to be aware of that. But actually, for those people that are able to buy them, we still need to make sure there is that supply of affordable housing.
It's now been revealed that one of the victims of a sex grooming network in Rochdale was from Essex. Nikki Fox now reports.
The victims of the Rochdale sex grooming case were vulnerable teenagers. The men convicted plied them with drink and drugs. One 15-year-old placed there by Essex County Council went missing overnight 19 times in 3 months. Mobile phones are now part of our everyday lives. There are more phones in the UK now than there are people. But would you say goodbye to all of your credit cards and put them on one mobile phone? This distribution centre was built 11 years ago, and since then the number of shops that they supply has almost doubled. Behind me, staff are packing boxes which travel as far as Wrexham and Yorkshire to get to their destination. Now let's just move through here and go into the actual warehouse where the boxes are stored. 64 staff work here, and last Christmas sales were up by 8.2%. Now QD isn't the only discount chain doing well this year. Aldi's market share grew by 30.1%, Lidl's rose by 10.8%, and Iceland's also rose by 9.7%.
Yeah.
6 months ago, Phil Dunn was sleeping rough on Lowestoft Beach. An ex-colour sergeant with the Welsh Guards, completing tours in Iraq and Afghanistan. His life's been transformed by a discovery quest.
I was suicidal at times, to be realistic. I was really low, and it affected not just me, but my whole family as well. At your lowest point, you don't really care about yourself. And you do find it easier for you to, in a way, to kill yourself or suicide, just so there'd be less pain on your family and friends, to be honest.
800 metres up in the Brecon Beacons, it's hoped the mountain leader course the group is completing will give them a qualification and confidence to find work, giving former soldiers like Mick and Phil a direction in life.
For him to actually be able to say, I know that I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for you, that's made it all worthwhile.
Life-changing and for some, life-saving. Nikki Fox, BBC Look East, the Brecon Beacons in Wales.